Alright, welcome to Sapphire Falcon and my playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about the story or the particular gameplay of this game, aside from a few things. First of all, I do know that they want to get rid of all of the traditional video game complications that you see on screen, so you shouldn't see a mini map in the corner. There shouldn't be like an objective marker over on that hill or anything like that telling you where to go. So it should. The idea was that it was supposed to be a lot more immersive and make you feel like you're in the moment of the game a lot more, which I really like. And what they've done is instead of things like that, what they've done is they've put things in the game. So I've heard that to get to your current objective, you're supposed to follow the wind, and like the wind is visible and you can see it blowing the grass and everything like that. And if you follow the wind, that takes you where you need to go. I've heard there's things like shrines and collectibles, and I think what I've heard is there's foxes and birds that will appear up like in the game, and if you follow them, they'll take you to those places, which is just a really, really cool artistic approach to designing a game. This game is made by Sucker Punch, who is probably most well known for creating the Infamous video game series. I've played the original Infamous. I haven't played any of the sequels. While it wasn't necessarily the most polished game I've ever played, it was a very creative, very fun, like a lot of fun, and it told a really good story really well. So I really, really enjoyed it, and I like I like Sucker Punch's style. So this is, I think, the second Sucker Punch game I've played, which is really probably a shame because, like I said, I really liked Infamous, and I probably should play more from them. One thing I'm just going to note is normally I wait until the actual title screen where it shows the title of the game before doing this whole intro thing. But after the first intro cards, it immediately went into the brightness setting, which was what you saw before, which was adjust the slider until the ghost's eyes are barely visible. And now it's going into audio settings. And so knowing that this game was the kind of game that wanted to get rid of those kind of traditional game interface things, the thought occurred to me, maybe this won't have a title screen. Like, maybe it'll just go straight from these settings into the game. And I wanted to do this kind of introduction before the game itself starts in earnest, so hence why I'm doing it on this change audio output screen with the flags. The other thing I know about this game is that the basic premise, the basic setup is that you play as Jin, I think is the main character's name, who is the last surviving member of a clan and has to go on a journey to become the ghost to defend Tsushima Island from invading Mongols. I hope that doesn't spoil the introduction here, but I mean that's basically how the game's summary is publicly described, so I don't think I'm saying too much there. So without any further ado, aside from that, I'm going to give further ado even after I said that. Aside from that, the other thing I know is that this game, the screenshots I've seen, the teaser clips before it released are just absolutely gorgeous. Not necessarily photorealistic. That's not necessarily what they're going for. They're going for a more artistic interpretation. So especially what I've really loved in the screenshots and clips I've seen is the interplay between light and shadow and the use of color. Was just absolutely stunning. So let's see what they do with it. Let's see how this game begins, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking forward to it. For difficulty, I usually go for the default, which in this case looks to be medium, and then especially if it's a game I've not played played before. If it's the first time I play a game, I just go with the default. And then if it's a game I really enjoy and I go back to, if it's something that begins to feel too easy, then I start ramping up from there. So we're going to go for the standard medium difficulty. Selected experience. Interesting. Standard has English dialogue. Subtitle has English dialogue with English subtitles. Samurai Cinema, Japanese dialogue with English subtitles. And Kurosawa mode. Black and white filter with Japanese dialogue and English subtitles, inspired by the movies of legendary filmmaker Akira Kurosawa. I believe Sucker Punch is not a Japanese studio. As a matter of fact, I don't remember who said this, but I remember when this game was unveiled, there was an executive or like a director from a Japanese game company who saw it, and their comment was, "This is the game about Japan that a Japanese company should have made." But they didn't. Sucker Punch did. So what I'm going to do, for these playthroughs, I always go with subtitles for people who are visually impaired or blind, or sorry, not visually impaired. For people who are hard of hearing or deaf, I always go with subtitles so that way they can see what the characters are saying. Given that this is not made by a Japanese company, I'm going to go with English dialogue. Also, for people who like to have it on in the background and are not Japanese speakers, and so they can hear what's going on.
Mongol Empire is invading our home. They are brutal, relentless, unstoppable. We are 80 samurai against an army, fighting to slow the invasion. Today, I die for my people. There must be thousands of them.
We will face death and defend our home. Tradition, courage, honor. They are what make us. We are the warriors of Tsushima. We are samurai! Nudity. Go break their spirits. Hey!
Outsiders! Send your finest warrior to face me!
Nada, Jin.
I am Harunobu Adachi, descendant of the legendary Yoshinobu Adachi.
Samurai! Do you surrender? Cowards without honor deserve no mercy. No mercy! Open fire! You with me?
We've lost so many.
We have to keep pushing, Lord Sakai, even if it costs us our lives.
Well, it looks like I was right about the whole no title screen thing here. So one thing I'm noticing first of all is that the camera, I play with inverted Y-axis camera control, so I need to change that. I'm going to see if I can open up the menu at this point. Sometimes games don't let you open it right away. It does. So what I'm going to do is I am going to play around with the options, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, there we go. Now the camera's going in the way I want. There wasn't a whole heck of a lot for me to change, aside from inverting the camera Y-axis control. The other thing I did change was it gave me the option for contrast to be standard or dramatic. And given that, as I mentioned earlier, in the cutscene or the screenshots and the photo clips I've seen, the contrast was something that particularly interested me. I chose dramatic because, well, I'm a dramatic person.
Men, we must hunt down the Mongol leader. Everyone, with me!
Yeah, that trick that the Mongol leader pulled was a nasty trick.
More Mongol dogs! Cut them down!
We're all that's left.
There is only one path for us. Find the Mongol leader and end him here.
I'll fight beside you to the end.
I know. The Mongol leader. I'm ready, Uncle. We end this together. Khotan, cousin of Kublai, grandson of Genghis. Brother, you are a warrior. I can see that. You trained your whole life for this. And you have won battles that lesser men have called unwinnable, yes? But while you were sharpening your sword, do you know how I prepared for today? I learned. I know your language, your traditions, your beliefs, which villages to tame and which to burn. So I'll ask you once again, Samurai, do you surrender?
How did I get here?
Well, that was... we knew the Mongol leader was a nasty, dirty player, and one thing we can't say is that they're not cunning. One really interesting thing is when it had the shot of our character on the beach, and it had like press X, and I did, and then the wind and the leaves came in, and he clenched his fist. The sound of the wind not only came through the TV, but it also came through. There's a speaker in the PlayStation 4 controller. It came through that as well. So I've played some games which take heavy advantage of the speaker in the controller for certain cues and gameplay elements. I wonder if this is going to be one of them. Well, there's an action icon in that basket over there. And over here it looks like. That's one of the reasons why whenever you start a level, whenever you start a cutscene ends and you find yourself in a place facing down a path in a game, always look behind you first.
No weapons, just supplies.
So my guess would be somebody found us on the beach and nursed us back to health.
Someone worked hard to keep me alive. Need to keep moving. Mongols.
Oh, I'm glad the game stopped me because I was just about to walk off that cliff.
Someone saved me. Hid me back here. Maybe they have my sword.
Objective up in the top left is search for your katana. So it looks like there are some standard game elements, like the press R2 to examine, and the objective being listed up in the top left. But still no mini-map or anything like that. New objective is do not raise the alarm. Okay, so, and he's crouched, so we'll have to be very careful about this. I see somebody patrolling over there. There was somebody... Okay, so there's the guy holding the torch. Looks like he's patrolling back and forth. Looking at the water there. And there was somebody over here as well. So there's stealth in this game, for sure. So now that he's not looking at the water... So I achieved the objective, search for your katana, and got the objective, search the house for your katana. It looks like I have not raised the alarm yet, which is good. This open window is slightly concerning. Let's stay away from it. Looks like I see an action icon over there. There's a circle.
My armor.
That circle is what I'm seeing as an action icon.
Someone was sharpening their blade. A warrior.
And I got an additional objective of put on your armor. It's got a slightly different icon, looks like.
Broken. But better than nothing.
Leave the house to continue your search.
Back inside. Now. How are your wounds? Can you run?
I think so. Where's my sword?
Not here.
You're on! Here!
I'll take care of this. Please, hide. Oh, don't hurt me!
Shield Lumini! Rice!
I have some rice. Please take it.
Who are you?
I'm Yuna. You want your sword? Follow me.
How long was I out?
Long enough for the Mongols to conquer half the island. Shh, not now. Shit, get down.
Let's move.
This way.
It's nice that they give like an awareness indicator.
Wait. There's nothing we can do for her.
But I can save the others. Lord Shimura was with me on the battlefield.
The Jito? Forget him.
Yuna, wait. Lord Shimura is my uncle.
You're Jin Sakai? The Jito's nephew?
I have to know. Did he survive?
I think so. The Mongols took him prisoner.
Where did they take him?
East, along the coast.
Toward Castle Kaneda. They must be holding him inside, celebrating their victory. I could take them by surprise.
You'll be killed.
Or I'll rescue Lord Shimura. Then help him drive the Mongols into the sea. He can contact the Shogun, call for reinforcements.
I didn't nurse you back to health, to watch you throw your life away.
Why did you save me?
I couldn't leave you to die. I need your help.
Lord Shimura can help our whole island. And he's the only family I have left. Let's move.
Under here.
Witches.
Come on. We can't help him now. Look out.
Raiders. Armed for battle.
They've been riding across the island, taking slaves through here.
Move.
At this point, I'm just following her. More so than keeping an eye on the guards.
Shit. They cleared the road. If we cross, someone's bound to see us.
I'll take that chance.
Wait. The cart. Now. Come on.
More guards.
We'll take the rooftops. Up here.
Climb roofs. Scavenge battlefields. You're a thief.
When I need something, I take it.
Like my katana.
I traded it for food and medicine.
You what?
Don't worry. We'll find the buyer. Get your sword back. Got a long ride ahead. Take whatever supplies you can carry.
This is someone's house.
And they're not coming back.
Well, it looks like that's all the supplies that are available here right now. So that was not the right button combination. Ooh, that was a strong musical note.
Through here. The man I traded your sword to lives just up ahead. Toro! Shit. Bastards found him.
Stand watch. I'll search the house. They will answer for this.
Maybe they hid your katana inside.
It must be here.
At least the items are shiny, probably because I chose the dramatic contrast. But like these environments are pretty dark, which I actually really like. There's a collect button there, which looks like it's the only other thing to interact with, aside from, I'm guessing this gate is another thing I can open.
I am Jin Sakai, nephew to the great Lord Shimura. And I am no coward!
Your enemy is no match for you.
But
You still lack control.
I was practicing.
With your father's weapon? The sword of Clan Sakai has saved lives and ended wars. Who did this to you?
No one.
I will teach you to defend yourself.
I know how to fight.
To master your blade, you must first control your emotions.
I can do that, Uncle.
Show me. Let's see what you've been practicing. Try to strike me.
Yes, Uncle.
So quick attack is square, triangle attack.
I am ready.
So triangle is heavy attack, and triangle hold is stab attack.
Try to strike me. It is your turn to attack, Jin. Try to strike me. Well done. If you'd fought like that, your attacker would not have bruised you so easily.
It wasn't a fair fight.
Imagine he's returned to finish what he started. And he'll use every dirty trick he knows. How will you defend yourself?
Lure him in or strike first?
He's big, but I'm quicker. I'll stay out of his reach. Wait for him to get tired. Then drop him with one strike.
Good. A samurai must always fight with patience and discipline, even when his opponent resorts to trickery.
I'll remember, Uncle.
Now, break through my defenses. Show me Jin Sakai is a warrior of great courage.
So tap triangle to break defense and stagger enemy,
Break my block with a heavy attack, then strike quickly.
then square to quick attack.
A fine block. Good form.
I'm sore. Can we take a break?
We're not finished yet. Find your resolve and fight through the pain. Good.
It says this is your health, so looks like I might have a health bar in the bottom left as well. This is your resolve meter, the yellow circles. Draw on your resolve to heal and perform other special abilities. Ooh, interesting. Gain resolve by killing enemies, parrying attacks, or using other advanced skills. Okay.
It's time you learn to parry. Wait for me to make the first move. Once I strike, block my attack. You must parry before I strike. Fine parry. When I strike, parry. Good form, Jin. You're improving.
Need to catch your breath?
It'll take more than a child to knock the wind out of me. Now then, let's see you defend against a spear. Dodge my spear, then follow up with a counterattack.
Dodge, circle plus L, enemy attacks marked with a red.
Good reflexes. Excellent counter. Excellent dodge. Remember, dodge, then counterattack. You see, there is no weapon, no warrior you cannot overcome.
Thank you for these lessons, Uncle.
We are not finished yet. Jin Sakai, will you honor me with a sparring match?
I wouldn't want to hurt you.
If you're that confident, let's make this interesting. The first to land 5 strikes gets to choose dinner.
I hope you like octopus. Well struck, Uncle.
Very good, Jin.
You're too fast. How did you do that?
Before we eat, I have one last question. For generations, our families have lived by a code. Tell me the virtues that guide us.
Loyalty to our Lord. Control over our emotions. And
You know this.
honor. To fight bravely and uphold the legacy of Clan Sakai.
Those are your father's words. What does honor mean to you?
I guess... protecting people. The ones who can't fight for themselves.
You have a good heart. But first, we must show everyone that we serve our Lord with courage, integrity, and self-control.
You say that like it's easy.
It's never easy, Jin. I struggle with it every day. But we must set an example for our people by remaining true to our code. And to ourselves. That is the meaning of honor. I'm not her samurai.
found your sword.
Where can I find a horse?
The stables aren't far. This way.
More riders.
Island's crawling with them.
Where are the stables?
Behind that burning farmhouse. Follow me. We can get close, slit their throats, and kill them without a sound.
Without honor, I will not break my code.
Face me, invader!
Tip: point the left analog stick to target enemies with your sword attack. Alright. Interesting. Okay, so you see how they highlight as I move the left analog stick. Target the pulsing enemy and attack.
That's close.
We can't save everyone.
I'm done running, and I can finally help.
Damn it!
Help whoever's in trouble. Where did it come from? I don't know. Okay, I do see an objective marker over there.
More guards.
Don't let anyone escape.
Just ready. Kill them.
Oh, dang.
More guards.
Don't let anyone escape.
Ready.
Thank you, my lord. They said all the samurai were dead.
Do you have somewhere to hide?
I heard Golden Temple might be safe.
Go. Stay off the roads. And guard your son with your life.
You risked your life for them.
They couldn't defend themselves. And I can't let more of our people die.
They're not the only ones who need you. My brother. The Mongols took him.
That's why you saved me.
Taka is my only family.
And Lord Shimura is mine.
Please. I just want my brother back.
I'll help you find him after I save my uncle. I promise.
I'm coming with you. Stables are just up ahead. Let's get to the horses.
They're samurai horses. The few we didn't take into battle.
Lucky for them. And us. Which horse do you want?
Does it matter? Looks like we've got a mottled brown, we've got a creamy white, and a dark horse. Wow. I'm all about the dark colors and high contrast, so I'm going to go with the black horse. This black horse will be with you for your entire journey. I'm going to say not now. Let's see what the other ones are. Yeah, no, it's straightforward.
Easy there.
He suits you.
And he needs a name.
Nobu, Trust, Sora, Sky, or Kage, Shadow. We got a black horse, and one of the options is Shadow. Of course, we're going to call it Shadow.
Kage, born from the darkness.
You have chosen to name your horse Kage, Shadow. This will be your companion's name for your entire journey. Are you sure? All right. Well, I wanted to at least get through that first little area when I think I saw it was called Komoda Town or Komoda Town. I think in Japanese the emphasis is on the first syllable. So instead of Komoda, it's Komoda. As opposed to in English where I think it's on the... whichever one, English versus Japanese, one has the emphasis on the first syllable, the other one has the emphasis on the second syllable. I don't remember which way around it is, but I think English is the first syllable and Japanese is the second syllable. Now that I think about it, I could be wrong. Whatever. Komoda town. I wanted to at least get that done, and there we go. It's done. So, you know the drill. If you've seen my videos before, click over there to keep on going. If you'd like to subscribe, if you enjoy this, click on the icon up in the top left. And I'm going to try something new here. Up above me here, you should see an icon that YouTube's algorithmic overlords have determined is one from my channel that you might enjoy. It might be the beginning of a playlist. It might be the middle of a game. I don't know. I'm letting YouTube's algorithms make that decision. So click up there if that interests you. I will see you next time, and I'm looking forward to this game. It's already pretty fun. See you then.